It's a day where the rivals could really lend helping hands. Leeds United are taking on Liverpool. Today's highlights are from Old Trafford, where Manchester United take on Everton with only a slender 1 point lead going into this one. United can't afford to drop any more points. So, ladies and gentlemen, ready yourselves for the final game where you will see an empty stadium. Next week, Manchester United will take on Wolverhampton Wanderers and the fans will be back, and that will be the case for all home sides next week. And boy, are they coming back to a very tight title race. Manchester United hold the lead at the top by a point, with Liverpool having a game in hand due to FA Cup placement. And well, is that 109 plus scoring chart going to be for absolutely nothing if Manchester United fail to take points from these final 3 games? Everton is not going to be an easy side this afternoon with Jordan Pickford in goal, and we have been witnessing a very inconsistent side from Manchester United in this last stretch of the season. And if they could take a point from here, it might, well, it won't be settled. 3 points would almost settle it. With 2 games to go, they would be on the verge. Manchester United, as we said in the last Premier League encounter, they need to win it all now. So, Dean Henderson back in goal, as to probably be expected. Gallo with Jones, Bailly and Luke Shaw is the best defence aside from the game of Bayern Munich to think about the return leg. Diallo is with Alisson, play up front, the midfield being Edwards, Matic, Fred and Jussi Lingard. Jordan Pickford will start in goal for Everton as to be expected. Seamus Coleman is with Holgate. Michael Keane, former Manchester United player, and Jean Allan is with Govan and Tom Davies. James Rodriguez is with Richarlison and Carabao, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin is the one making the bench noticeable today. Score coming in. Leeds and Liverpool, and Leeds have scored. Leeds have scored against Liverpool. Wow, what a shocker. The former rivals of Manchester United doing Manchester United a favour here if they can beat Liverpool today. Liverpool had already won the league at that point. No one gave Manchester United a hope of winning the Champions League against Paris Saint-Germain, but they did. Rodriguez to Juvain, and Juvain shoots, and Dean Henderson makes a splendid save, and Richarlison, and oh my word, what a save by Dean Henderson. What a save. The recovery is splendid, the save right out of the top draw. Dean Henderson is moving up in the world. He wasn't just a flash in the pan at Sheffield United, that was legit. And he's proving it now. Oh, but he's let it in. Oh no. Holgate has scored. We cursed the commentators again. And Holgate has given Everton the lead, and they've given Liverpool a chance. Oh, but that's so cruel on Dean Henderson, isn't it? He made such a splendid save in the first place. And it's a good goal from Holgate. Once again, Edwards not helping himself there. If anything, blame for that goal falls to Edwards because the ball's right at him. Dean Henderson misses by like an inch. And it was always going in, I guess. Edwards probably didn't want to concede handball. And even if it had cleared off the line, it probably would have counted through to goal line technology. So, Mason Holgate, it's a good goal to be fair. It is well worked. But once again, it's Manchester United through corners. And unbelievably, Leeds and Everton are doing opponents a favour here, because Everton are now helping Liverpool out because they're losing to Leeds, and the score would remain as it was. That could really aid Spurs if both teams lose. Well, Gregg Popovich, if he blows this league and doesn't win the Champions League, he might be surplus to requirements, and that would be a horrible way to end. I personally think Gregg Popovich may have already decided his future and decide to move on anyway. Well, it's 1-0 to Everton here, doing Liverpool a huge favour considering they're losing to Leeds at the moment. All this does though is open the door for Spurs and Manchester United. They're in real danger here. United 0, Everton 1. Okay, so welcome back to Old Trafford for the second half. We have an update for you. Liverpool, at some point during the first half, pulled a goal back. They are now currently at a goal apiece at Ellen Road. Now, what that means is that Liverpool will gain a point, and they are a point behind. Now, that means that they will draw level with Manchester United on points. But Manchester United's far superior goal difference in the first half plus of the season means that they will lead on goal difference going into the game against Wolves. And that is the status quo as it were at the moment. James Rodriguez is nutmeg short and gone. And he's done by as well. Oh my goodness. What a goal by James Rodriguez. And this game is over now. What a goal by James Rodriguez. He nutmeg short. Bombed down the wing. Came into the box. Passed by. And that's just poor defending from United. Or from Bailly in particular. But the nutmeg and the skill by James Rodriguez to nutmeg short was absolutely exquisite, to be fair. And now United are in real trouble. They need a real favour from Leeds now, because they're not probably going to win this one. James Rodriguez makes it Everton 2, United 0. It's been another bad day in the Premier League for Manchester United. And Decore's hit the post. And here's Michael Keane of all people. Well, there have been rumours about Michael Keane also returning to Manchester United. Now Varane is picked up as well. And that's going to be a pen. And it's going to be even worse for Marcus Edwards. Probably should have done more with the first goal, and now he's conceded a penalty. There's another opportunity for Dean Henderson to be a hero. I don't think there's much in that, to be fair. Well, here's James Rodriguez up against Henderson. And he scored it. And it's all over. Manchester United 0, Everton 3. Their third 3-0 loss of the season. And this could be the greatest league leaders collapse in Premier League history, because Manchester United have run out of tank, and once again Gregg Popovich experiences life in the Premier League. It's not easy. All the energy, we did ask, didn't we? There were questions asked over how long the form would go, run would go, and if it eventually did break down, what would happen? Would Manchester United fall apart at the seams? The question has an answer, and sadly for Manchester United fans, the answer seems to be an emphatic yes. There has been no update from Ellen Road. What's going on? But whatever the case, Liverpool will be either joint top or top tonight, unless Leeds can get a third, or a second rather, because it was 1-1 when we last looked. Cavani is forwarded away by Jordan Pickford. Here today, we haven't had a further update from Ellen Road since we knew it was 1-0. Cavani has scored. It's nothing more than a consolation. And we've lost the replay, but it doesn't mean anything. Goal means very, very little. It's right at the end. 30 seconds to get two more. It's not going to happen. Even with Manchester United's stellar scoring record this season. Cavani has got past Michael Keane. And Keane gets there. McTominay gets there. It's all over. And Manchester United are on the verge of an absolute calamity. Everton have beaten them today and handed Liverpool a huge favour. But what are they doing at Ellen Road? We haven't heard an update. And what will Spurs do in their game as well? Manchester United's league is hanging by a thread, and it's not getting any better. They go and face Bayern Munich next time out. They've all got to do it all at Wolves and Spurs, and on current form, you wouldn't bet for it. Manchester United 1, Everton 3. Well, let's go over the scores then. There were no further updates from Ellen Road because not much more happened. A 1-1 draw between Leeds and Liverpool really helps them out, but then a result comes later that might hinder that a little bit. Leicester and Manchester City, a goal apiece. West Ham and Sheffield United, a goal apiece draw. But Tottenham Hotspur took advantage by winning by 2-0 against Fulham. We'll explain all in a second. Crystal Palace and Southampton was 2-2. That was a crucial game at the bottom. Now, the most important point here is that Liverpool have a game in hand over both Spurs and Manchester United. Now, Liverpool, they will be behind Manchester United no matter what on goal difference, because Manchester United's goal difference is plus 62 at the moment. They're almost plus 20 clear of Liverpool, and Spurs only have 39. Liverpool's game in hand, I'm assuming, let's see if we find it. We've got West Brom, then they've got Newcastle. That's probably what it is. Yeah, their game in hand is probably Newcastle, because of FA Cup commitments they had. And the final game of the season is Liverpool against Crystal Palace. They're fighting for relegation, Crystal Palace. Manchester United will have Spurs. They have Wolves in the preceding game to that. So, Liverpool wouldn't be champions. It looks like it's going down to the final day unless, if Liverpool win their game in hand and Manchester United lose against Wolves, the title is over. The title is over and Liverpool will claim it by 3 points. No, I take that back, sorry. They wouldn't be, because Manchester United could still win, Liverpool could still lose the last game of the season, and Manchester United would win on their goal difference of plus 60. So, no matter what, it seems, no, Liverpool could do it. If they win the next 2 games and Manchester United lose against Wolves, that could be it. That could be it, because Liverpool would have a 6-point lead. Yes. So Liverpool, if they win their game in hand, they're in the driver's seat more or less. Spurs could win it, but I think they need to win their last 2 games to stand not even a sniff really. They're right in there as well. So if Spurs win both their games, they're in with a shout. Oh boy, the top 3 is so finely poised, and we've got Bayern Munich. Man United have Bayern Munich contend with first. Battle for 4th is 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Manchester City, if they win, then the next game, they will clinch 4th. And then there's a 4 points between Leicester and Chelsea. So Manchester City, if they win the next game, they clinch 4th no matter what Leicester do. Wolves, best position they can finish is probably 5th, but they would need Leicester to fall apart. Newcastle and Burnley complete the top 10. Everton's win propels them to win a point of a top 10 finish. West Ham dropped to 12th, with Villa, Brighton, Fulham, West Brom, Southampton, Leeds United, Crystal Palace and Sheffield United. Now, Southampton have a 1-point advantage over Leeds United. Leeds United have a better goal difference by 2. Palace and Sheffield United still have a chance, but they need to win the next 2 games. Palace need to win. If they draw, then Southampton need to lose. It's so delicately poised with so many variations that anything could happen in these final 2 games. And guess what? Fans will be back in the stadiums to witness it. What an atmosphere at the top and the bottom of the table is going to be. Great timing indeed, but we'll take it. What a finale we're in for here.